faculty, and it's a great honor for me to be here. I'm very thankful. Very excited to take part in this event celebrating the research of Jewish law in the Bar-Ilan faculty that contributed so much in this field. So thank you very much to you and to the whole faculty here. The paper I've written discusses assignment of rights, which means the ability of a debtor, of a creditor, to sell their debt to another person, making him the new creditor without the debtor's consent. That's the concept of assignment. Historically, Western law has undergone a radical change in this regard, moving from one extreme to the other. The starting point was an absolute negation of the concept of assignment, possibly due to the far-reaching powers that Roman law, for example, gave to creditors, including the ability to sell them to slavery and even killing them if wanted. However, due to the pressing economic needs of credit circulation, the legal institution of assignment began to develop gradually, and eventually it granted creditors unlimited powers to assign their rights, sometimes even against explicit provision in the original contract stating that the rights under the contract are not transferable, which is the law in the United States in certain aspects. It is perceived that for the debtor, the identity of the creditor is of no significance, as it doesn't matter to him to whom he pays the debt. It's the same debt, it's the same sum of money that he has to pay, so it doesn't matter to him if the identity of the creditor has changed. I argue that Jewish law takes a unique position in this context, which can inspire Western law. The Amora Shmuel established a surprising rule, according to which debts can be sold, but the original creditor retains the ability to waive the debt. And if he waives the debt, the debt is gone, and the assignee who purchased the debt with his money is left with nothing. At least that was the starting point. This compromise is difficult to understand, and many explanations have been offered. And my suggestion is that Shmuel sees the debtor as a vulnerable party, even when the creditor is not able to sell him into slavery or kill him. In the Jewish law view, the relationship between borrower and lender is a relationship of mutual trust with personal aspects, which obligates the lender to act with high standards of sensitivity towards the borrower. The assignee, on the other hand, is expected to be of a nature similar to that of the lender with interest, of lender with usury, who invests a sum of money to collect a higher sum later on. He's not necessarily a bad person, but a business-oriented figure with no personal relationship with the debtor. So, an unlimited ability to assign debts may abandon the debtor to abusive behavior of the creditor. Not allowing assignment, on the other hand, may harm creditors who are in need of cash and eventually disencourage loans, because people will hesitate to give loans if they know that they cannot, that they don't have the ability to sell the debts if they're in need of cash. Shmuel's law offers an intermediate solution between these two options, allowing for assignment, but leaving the original creditor with the ability to monitor the behavior of the new debtor, deterring him from abusive behavior, knowing that the original creditor is capable of waiving the debt if needed. I will not delve into further developments and complexities in this mechanism and its aims, but I will note that Western law can draw inspiration from Jewish law that recognizes the economic importance of credit, but nevertheless does not ignore the personal aspects in the debtor-creditor relationship and the potential for the debtor to be a vulnerable individual even in our times, I think. Again, I wish to thank you very much for this award. I hope it will encourage me and others to further explorations of the eternal Jewish law. Thank you very much.